tell me that's different about the rock here to what we looked at over there? Pretty similar. It's basically chemically and mineralogically the same rock. It's something different. Is it flow or is it something else? You'll see it all through the rocks around you. What was the structure of the rock over there? Massive. Would you call this massive? Yeah, someone said it. It's got a foliation in it. Okay? And as it's described on the page there, this rock is referred to as a melange. I said that wrong. I had a French lady on the trip a couple years ago and she said melange. So make sure you emphasise the first syllable when you write it down. And basically it's a sheared metabasalt. So it's the same rock as over there. It's been very strongly sheared. You can see the foliation running through it here. It's actually wrapping around and changing direction quite a bit. So it's probably been deformed again later on. But it has undeformed sections. There's one sitting just here. There's another one sitting there, undeformed metabasalt. They are referred to as packoids. That's F-A-C-I-O-I-D-S. Sometimes it's spelled with a PH, sometimes it's not. So basically they are preserved remnants of the unsheared basalt, where the whole fabric of the rock's been sheared. So it's not just been flattened. These rocks would have stretching lineations on them as well, and we talked about lineations in class. But you just preserve these little bits that just start to spin, and they preserve a core of relatively undeformed material. And there's quite a variety of them here. These two are probably both, you'd still call these green schists, so they're still the same metabasalt that we saw over there. This one's got little knots in it. And some of the rocks here have actually come up from very high pressures. Some of them actually started out as eclogites, which are very high pressure, low temperature rocks. They've gone down beyond 10, 15 kilobars, which is a long way down. About 3.2 Ks roughly per kilobar, so that's a long way down. And they, at that point, the seed got converted to a garnet peroxide. These things some of these may be garnets, but as they've decreased pressure when they've been brought up, they've gone back downgraded metamorphism. That's a process called retrogression, which we talked about briefly in the lectures as well. So some of these have been retrogressed. There are preserved blue schists here, so there, as well as these packoids, green schist right underneath your feet there, which were exposed beautifully last year. I'll put some photos up on the blackboard for you. There are blue schists. So what sort of tectonic environment would you produce blue schists in, and eclogites for that matter? Yeah, so high pressure, low temperature, again, subduction zone. So that's just more supporting evidence, as well as the shearing and deformation that are occurring in these rocks. They're low temperature, high pressure metamorphism. The other thing you see, which I think there's a couple of pieces on that line just there are actually pieces of chert in this as well. What's chert? You haven't had sedimentary rocks yet.
Silicious ooze.
Yeah, there's silicious oozes that form on the deep sea floor. Sylvia will talk to you about them in the lectures after the break. They are remnants of, well, basically dead things. Okay, so there's diatoms and things called radiolarians, that instead of having a calcareous exoskeleton on them, they have a silicious one. And they survive much higher pressures of water. All the carbonate dissolves out at a certain pressure. Can anyone remember what that is from the first semester? In the water column? Where do all your carbonates dissolve at?
Deep.
Carbonate condensation depth, does that ring a bell? 4 kilometres. Okay, beyond that, all your carbonate dissolves, but the silica doesn't. So these are really deep sea. These things have originated in water depth of greater than 4 kilometres, where you don't get limestone. They're all dissolved at that point. So you'll see big outcrops of cherts further up the beach, and you'll be able to describe it and draw the folding in them. But you'll also see pieces of one there, isn't it? No, one of those. But I'm sure there's a piece of tube. There were some big ones we saw here behind me last year. But you'll see there's a raft of them a little bit further up. There's pieces like 10 metres long, which are sitting completely isolated in these shears. So this stuff has been fed through the washing machine, so to speak. Another bird that describes it as being foobar. Okay. So we'll have a look up where Russell, right behind you, there are some beautiful rocks, which incidentally also have another name that you occasionally see in the literature. They're also called knockers, believe it or not. And there's some brilliant examples. You've actually got a horizontal shear surface up there near where Russ is standing. I'll head up there. And you can actually work out what the sense of shear is. Beautiful factoid there. It's got an asymmetric shape to it. Now just intuitively, which way do you think, if you've got a horizontal shear plane there, the rock's pretty smooth, but looking at it now it's horizontal, which way do you think the shearing was? Was it top to the left or top to the right? Just intuitively. Yeah, top to the left. It's got a sigmoidal shape that sort of goes back. Okay, and you can see underneath, even the bigger one further along the top. So they're more factoids, again all sitting in a sheared metavasal matrix. So